It's so good to be here in South Carolina.
We can accomplish everything here at this university.
Here it is, the best opening in college football. Dynamite touchdown, South Carolina.
I'm on the shades, right?
And you can feel the energy in the stadium.
How we doing? Good. Welcome back.
The Gamecocks go on the road again to take on another ranked team, this time in Oxford, Mississippi, to take on number 7 Ole Miss. Find themselves in the fourth quarter, just 3 points down in the ball game. Can't close it out. The Rebels win it 30-14. Coach, it's tough to lose these games in any fashion, but when you're so competitive and then you're on the road and some of the better teams in conference play, it's heartbreaking. I know your team feels that way.
Yeah, it is. I'm sick of saying it. People are tired of hearing me say it. They're sick of it too. But once again, we got a game into the fourth quarter and we weren't able to finish. So we've got to be better about, finishing in the fourth quarter. You're right. There was good, there was bad throughout 3 quarters, but we got it into the fourth quarter. It's a 1-score game, and they coached better and played better in the fourth quarter than we did.
Coach, on our Prisma Health injury report, saw some guys come in and out. Most of them came back into the ball game. Tell us the health of the football team going into the open date next week.
Yeah, I think we're okay. We had a few guys that came out, but like you said, they came back. I don't think anything's long-term, and once we get back to Columbia and get an update, I'll know more. That's our Prisma Health injury report. The Gamecocks in Oxford, Mississippi, taking on number 7 Ole Miss, and just fall late in the ball game, 30-14. We'll be back. We'll come back out to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, look at some first half highlights.
Britons of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946.
The Gamecocks are proudly supported by Prisma Health. As the official healthcare system and team physicians of the Gamecocks, Prisma Health providers are the only ones that we trust on the field every day with our athletes. And off the field, Prisma Health is leading the way in exceptional patient care, research, and innovation. Not just for your Gamecocks, but for all of us across our community. I'm proud to have Prisma Health as part of our team. Go Gamecocks!
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Welcome.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
Planning an event to remember? Discover the magic of Crisp Event Rentals, your go-to for elevated tabletops, cozy lounge vignettes, stunning tents, and custom-built experiences that bring your vision to life. Locally owned, detail-obsessed, ready to serve.
Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, about 65,000 Rebels right across from the Grove, and a lot of Gamecocks came out. Let's go out to the stadium for first half highlights.
Yeah, great night for football. It was a great crowd in here tonight. Our guys were very confident coming in here. Good play by them. They broke a tendency on how they had been lined up to do some things, and we had a return on where we were double teaming multiple people, and they did a nice job executing right there.
That was after a 3 and out. We'd gotten them on the first drive, and they didn't convert, but here's your defense doing a good job.
Yeah, 3rd down and 5, and really, there was some great individual effort plays tonight. That's one right there by Fred, and 4th down, Jalen Kilgore makes a play, and great job of coming out there and getting a stop after the big play on the punt. And we get stopped, the 4th and 4. So a point of emphasis for us all week that, we felt this guy was very loose with the ball, and that we had an opportunity to maybe get a ball off of them on a punt, and it was good to see it happen, and then good to see us finish down here in the red zone as well, which we've certainly had our issues down there this year. But nice job, little play we put in this week for them on that touchdown run, and nice to see us get in there and take the lead up 7-0.
4 plays, 16 yards after the muff punt.
Yeah, here on this one, not really sure what happened. We got a couple guys that got cut off right there, and then we got one guy getting blocked, and never good when your kicker has to make the tackle. Here on this one, disappointing. We're in a kind of a zone expecting pass, and should have been able to force that thing better on that one to keep it from getting outside right there. And then, down there in the end zone or down in the red zone, hold them to a field goal, and really good stop by our guys right there to hold them to 3 after the big play. Wanted to get Lenoris out on the pocket right there, or get him out of the pocket. Nice job right there by him, and then scrambling and finding Jordan Dingle, for an explosive pass down the field. Certainly a play that we'd like to have back there. 4th down and 1. And then where we got to be better is just the sudden type change situations where we get stopped. We can't give up an explosive pass on the first play, which is what we did. And then good job by their guy scrambling out and finding that tight end for a touchdown catch on that one. Get flushed out of the pocket here on 3rd down, and Lenoris runs for a first, brings up another 3rd down on this one. Disappointing. We're chipping the end. We got to be better at chipping there. We're trying to help the left tackle out, and we didn't do anything to help him on that one. Again, had some missed tackles tonight. Had a lot of good tackles. His back's a weapon, and he's going to make you miss, and he did there. But good to see DQ get him on the ground. And then here on this one, it's a 4th down play, and we got to get off the field on 4th down. I think this was a very similar play that Alabama ran against us last week for the game-winning touchdown, and we didn't defend it very well. Good tough running by Matthew Fuller right there to fall forward and get the 1st down on this one. And 3rd down and 11, dump it out there to Sewell and get it into plus territory. Here we are on this one. Nice job by Jalen Kilgore. Disappointing sequence coming up, and when we get an interception, it's a 1.5 minutes left. We got 3 timeouts. We got to go down the field and get points on, and we bring up a 3rd and 1 right here, and we end up. We just got to make a play, and we're not able to connect on that one. Got a receiver open, and we're not able to connect on it for the 1st down, and then we have to punt.
Yeah, 17-7 the halftime score. Coach, Ole Miss was 0 for 5 on 3rd down, but they were 3 of 4 on 4th. We were forcing their hand, just not able to get out the field a lot.
Yeah, we knew with them they're a big 4th down, go for it on 4th down team, and that we were going to have a lot of 4th down opportunities, and they certainly converted on their share.
Carolina's well within striking distance, though, and they get the football to open up the second half. Let's go out to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium.
Yeah, opening kickoff right here. We challenged our guys at halftime that offensively we're a lot better than what we're performing, and that we needed to come out and get points. And good tough running right there by Sewell on 2nd and 6. Ball comes out, but he's able to recover it. And then coming into this game, we wanted to take shots and throw the ball down the field. We tried one with Nick earlier. We weren't able to connect one early in the game, but we certainly connected on that one and got it. And then really good job right here on this one. They run the reverse. Proud of Dylan Stewart. He was not healthy coming into tonight and gutted it through and showed a lot of toughness on that one. Proud of him. 3rd and 16. We let him out of the pocket but force a punt. 4th down and 16 right here. Disappointing. Jalen's caught too many of those and muffed that one, but good job by our defense getting them in here and holding them to a field goal, which is big because it makes it where a touchdown, wins the game, and we're halfway through the more than 2/3 of the way through the 3rd quarter. So kind of bluffed a blitz right here, and then ended up rushing forward, turn a guy free, and again we got to turn it into a scramble drill right there, and we're not able to connect. Good running by the back, but really good tackle right there to get him down on the ground. 3rd down and 4, quarterback draw. We get another stop here on this one, bring up a 4th down, and defense is giving us opportunities, getting stops right there, And here we are, a 3rd down and 8 situation. Gets flushed out of the pocket and give up a sack. But we get it to the 4th quarter, Todd, and it's 20-14. And then I guess the first play of the 4th quarter right here, we give up an explosive pass. They run speed option into the boundary. Nice call by Clayton White right there to have that thing corralled. Hold them to a field goal, and obviously they make it now a 2-score game. But 2 touchdowns or a touchdown and a field goal win this thing. And really felt like we had it set up for us to go win this game in the 4th quarter. And we give up a sack on 2nd and 7, 4th and 17. You're in a position where you got to go for it now, and that's tough play right there. We got 2 guys on the guy, and he give him credit. He beats both of us. And then again, we miss a tackle, and when you miss tackles against this running back, it turns into explosive touchdown runs like that. But it's 30-14, so we got almost half a quarter left. We got to go down the field. We got to score and get a 2-point conversion, a onside kick, and have an opportunity and interception right there. And then obviously they run the clock out.
Final score 30-14. Boy, Ole Miss, 5 of their 6 scoring drives were from their own 45-yard or better during that process. They won it in field position. And I was shocked too, Coach, the 417 yards that we gave up was their 2nd fewest yards in the entire season. So we had an opportunity there, could not close it out. They had 6 sacks against us, and Ole Miss wins it. Coach, on our Terminex Pest Player of the game, Nick Harbor, 3 catches tonight. He gets a 47-yard touchdown reception. That's his 3rd over 45 yards on the year. Talk about his play and how he's coming along for you.
Yeah, we needed our guys to make plays tonight on offense, and we got really good players on this team. Ole Miss has got really good players, and we needed our playmakers to make plays. And Nick's certainly one of our best players, and he did a nice job tonight on offense. He's a threat down the field, and he showed that.
47-yarder, 54-yarder, and a 64-yard touchdown. That's the 3 for Harbor this year. Congratulations, our Terminex Pest Player of the ball game. We'll be back on Gamecock Football with Coach Beamer.
Join us every Thursday at Backstreet's Grill on Devine Street for Carolina Calls from 7 to 8 p.m. Visit backstreetsgrill.com to learn more about their unique food and drink options.
Fact, it's Ford Truck Month, and it's the best time to get a great deal on a new Ford truck. From the company that assembles more vehicles, employs more hourly workers, who help make Ford the best-selling truck brand in the Carolinas. It's Ford Truck Month. Get great deals on a huge selection, and that's a fact. Now get 2.9% financing for 60 months plus up to $6,900 in total savings on select 2025 F-150 trucks.
They say home is where the heart is, and that's never been more true than it is right here, right now. And it's why we're proud to partner with Colonial Life. Colonial Life reminds us to stand together no matter what, and to lift each other up, both in support and celebration. So if you're a Colonial Life policyholder, business owner, community partner, or a fellow fan, thank you, because you make this house a home.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
Morning, Carl. Usual?
Yeah.
Your oldest was in here the other day. Said the two of you took a trip down to my neck of the woods. How'd that go?
You might as well give me one of those Carolina cars while you're at it.
I knew I liked that one.
Yeah.
There you go, my friend.
Thanks.
Hey, Carl. Congratulations.
See you tomorrow, Freddie.
You bet.
When you drive a smart and powerful Ford F-150, you're ready to tackle any job. Game on! See your Carolina Ford dealer, official partner of Gamecock Athletics.
On this week's installment of Tailgate Talks, Patrick and Steven talk with their old quarterback coach and offensive coordinator, G.A. Mangus, about the good times and the Steve Spurrier stories, of course.
Joined here with a guy who's been a big part of our lives for the last 15 years, coached us up, has been mentoring us kind of ever since. Appreciate you joining us, Coach Mangus.
Good to see you guys. Glad to be here.
On his wife's birthday. I know. Unbelievable. I'm taking the time.
Usually when I see Coach Mangus, he is 3 to 4 shots better than me on a golf course somewhere. So good to see you out of that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Don't ever let a DeMarco tell you their shots. I went to school with your uncle. Trust me.
He's a sing, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take plenty of shots from him. I will take 10 shots from him, though. I might be able to get him right now.
Take him to the cleaner right now?
Yeah, I might be able to get him right now.
Well, what are you doing now?
Coaching over at Brooklyn Casey High School. My buddy Lewis Clyburn took a job over there in March. He took a job in March over there, and we go way back. He's a Camden, South Carolina guy. Played at Duke, actually recruited by Coach Spurrier, and he was fraternity brothers with Junior.
Okay.
And so he used to work camp when I was coaching at Florida, kind of getting my career started. He used to come down and work camp all the time, so I got to know him pretty well. And so he called me in March and said, "Hey, I think I'm going to get this job. Can I get you out of semi-retirement and off the golf course?" And I got both my kids now. Hope is a freshman at Carolina, and Grace is 2 semesters left in the nursing program.
Yeah.
And so
Where the hell
said, you know what, I know, dude. I know. Well, I mean, Memphis is getting ready to graduate.
I'm saying it's honestly scary.
I see all the Patch kids running around all over the place. You know, he's got like a
Screwing Columbia out.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, golly, you got your hands full, man. God dang. I'm glad those days are over. So I'm an empty nester now, so I can't drink beer and play golf every damn day. So
Try to, you know.
Nah,
I mean, you can.
Eventually, but I'm too young to retire. I still like developing and coaching kids and developing kids.
You're training quarterbacks.
I have been doing that. Yeah, I've been, ever since the XFL when COVID hit, and that was, and I've had a lot of good jobs and worked for a lot of good people and coached a bunch of great people like you, but the XFL was a hell of a deal. I mean, that was 4 months and 8 months off, no recruiting. I said, damn, if I knew pro football was like this, I'd have done this a long time ago. I had a ball doing it, and it like I tell people all the time, COVID screwed up a lot of people's lives and a lot of people's jobs. But for me personally, that was the best job, that I really ever had. And it was fun and it was cool. And that level was still, those kids were still trying to make it back and get their ticket back. Some of them, had gotten cut and they wanted to get back. And some of them we kind of took the young route and took guys that needed maybe 1 or 2 more years. Oh, yeah. And I enjoyed that because they were getting after it. So it was kind of a combination of college kids and pro kids, and I really enjoyed that. So once COVID hit and we didn't come back, and Vince sold it, I talked Shane McMahon and all that. They got rid of it, so kind of took what we were doing, and I said, you know what, let's start developing some kids. So I started coaching some kids and all kind of positions, and we got a Apex over here in town, and we started developing kids, and now we're doing pro training for NFL combines, and we've been doing that now for 3 years, and this year we had like 11 kids in it. So we're going to continue to grow that, and I know you're doing some, interested in some of that stuff too. So maybe we can work together down the line. But it's fun. I enjoy that. I still like the development, coaching and developing kids.
Right now, get 1.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma Hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Hey Gamecock Nation, Coach Shane Beamer here. Experience the most electrifying entrance in all of college football as Cocky's Game Day Guest, presented by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get 2 tickets to the Clemson game, 2 pregame sideline passes, gear, and more. Visit usccontest.com and enter today for your chance to be Cocky's Game Day Guest. Brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Good hard work has earned Juliana Quintero the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the beach volleyball team, Juliana is an accounting major at South Carolina. This week's Academic Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
And we've got number 7 with a 10-point lead off play action. Linares Sellers taking a shot back in the end zone. Harbor, he's got it for the touchdown. The track star ran right by.
That's our Salisbury Eye Center. Did you see that play, Coach? Great way to open up the second half. You got the football, go down the field, 47-yard touchdown throw, Linares Sellers to Nick Harbor. They dialed it up. They finally connected. Had one early in the ball game, just barely missed it.
Yeah, again, we like our shot plays with Nick at any time, and showed why on that play. And again, we've got other weapons on our offense outside of Nick, and we got to continue to feature those. But anytime we can sit in there with firm protection and throw the ball down the field to Nick Harbor, that gives us a great chance for success.
That's our Salisbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? Hey, last weekend, great to have a great bunch of guys and coaches back last weekend. We had a reunion of the 2010 team that beat Alabama, the #1 team in the country. We thought you might want to take a look behind the scenes of that group gathering.
When they say welcome home, I mean, this is what they mean. You know, anytime that I come up here, I'll be honest, I mean, they always take care of me and my family and everybody else. And it's always salt of the earth type people. And you got random people coming up. That's it, man. They don't want anything else. They just want to take pictures. And that's, had a guy deliver me a freaking $150 bottle of Blanton's. I mean, what other school does that? What other team does that to a guy that played here 15, 17, how long ago it was? I mean, it's pretty cool. It's surreal.
And I watch it. I love watching it. Now, it comes on, every year in August occasionally, and somebody will text me and say, hey, the Alabama 2010 game's on, and I love watching it. I love watching it because of these kids. And I say kids, they're kids to me. They still are, even though they're married and got young people.
It is another splendid Saturday in the SEC. We're in Columbia, South Carolina today. SEC football on CBS. The Gamecocks of the University of South Carolina against the Crimson Tide of Alabama. It's a gain of 7, first down, I formation here. Play fake, Garcia back, steps up, goes deep right side. Alshon Jeffrey, touchdown, South Carolina.
Marcus on the halfback missile, they were in a perfect defense that we knew they were going to be in, and the halfback missile, and Marcus scores to Alshon catching the ball, and the fade late that he catches with one hand, and watching Kirby and Nick lose their minds on the sidelines. Those are fun things that 15 years. It's hard to believe it's been 15 years. That's what's amazing, is that it seems sometimes like yesterday.
If the Gamecocks record 350 yards or more on offense, go to the notifications on the Gamecocks Game Day app to learn how to receive a free 3-piece chicken tenders with any purchase from Hardee's after regular breakfast hours at Columbia and Orangeburg participating Hardee's on Monday.
Morning, Carl. Usual?
Yeah.
Your oldest was in here the other day. Said the two of you took a trip down to my neck of the woods. How'd that go?
You might as well give me one of those Carolina cars while you're at it.
I knew I liked that one.
Yeah.
There you go, my friend.
Thanks.
Hey, Carl. Congratulations.
See you tomorrow, Freddie.
You bet.
The Gamecocks are proudly supported by Prisma Health. As the official healthcare system and team physicians of the Gamecocks, Prisma Health providers are the only ones that we trust on the field every day with our athletes. And off the field, Prisma Health is leading the way in exceptional patient care, research, and innovation, not just for your Gamecocks, but for all of us across our community. I'm proud to have Prisma Health as part of our team. Go Gamecocks!
Lease a new 2025 Tacoma SR5 for $279 a month for 36 months with $42.78 due at signing. Toyota, let's go places.
They say home is where the heart is, and that's never been more true than it is right here, right now. And it's why we're proud to partner with Colonial Life. Colonial Life reminds us to stand together no matter what, and to lift each other up, both in support and celebration. So if you're a Colonial Life policyholder, business owner, community partner, or a fellow fan, thank you, because you make this house a home.
Britons of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946.
Welcome back, Coach. We go to a bye week now, and I know you got a lot of things to contemplate. You got to get healthy, you got to find some more production on offense, and of course, straighten out as we always do, get better in all areas. Give us a Toyota key to the game in regard to a bye week and what you want to accomplish next week.
Yeah, bye week, certainly coming at a good time. It's been a rough stretch, to say the least, since the last bye week, coming off the Kentucky win. And we got to continue to get healthy, and we obviously got a lot to get better at. And we'll start that on Monday when we're back with the players. Coaches will get together on Sunday and back with our players on Monday and get better this week, get them some rest, and then figure out a way to perform a lot better than what we did tonight.
3 games to go so far, and of course the next one is against A&M in College Station, the current number 3 team in the country. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time on Gamecock Football with Coach Beamer.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.